In 2022, California was the first to announce that all new cars, SUVs, and pickup trucks have to generate zero tailpipe emissions by 2035, effectively banning the sale of new gas-powered cars. Many here are receptive to EVs for various reasons.
So it's not just environmentally beneficial, but also enjoyable.
Gas is much more expensive in California than the rest of the US as well, so maybe that's why people were quicker to adopt it as well.
It's comfortable, it's nice, especially with the autopilot and all of that.
The Biden administration's target is for 56% of all new car sales in the US to be electric by 2032, with another 15% for plug-in hybrids. But with less than 8% of national sales going to electric cars, it's clear that Americans will need some convincing until then. Tyson Jomini is the vice president of consumer intelligence firm J.D. Power, and he says geography and cost considerations play a major role in EV acceptance.
Really, the coastal markets are the big EV markets, and what we're missing is everything in the middle, which tends to be a very big part of the markets. Then additionally, EVs are still fairly expensive. Your average EV loan in the United States is $52,000, compared to about $40,000 for an ICE loan. So there's a big gap there.
But a recent decision to effectively shut cheaper Chinese electric vehicles out of the U.S. market via tariffs laid bare the difficult balance the Biden administration has to strike between wanting EV prices to go down to help mass adoption, but also needing to protect the U.S. automotive industry in a way that ends up keeping prices higher than they would be than if there were more supply.
The last thing we want to do is turn the whole industry over and have a significant unemployment on the manufacturing side of the auto industry while all that production shifts over to China.
But critics of the Biden administration's EV policies say that the tariffs point to a lack of strategic coherence. Lawrence Fossey is an industry observer known for his vocal takedowns of Tesla and its founder Elon Musk.
These tariffs would seem to be a policy at war with itself, because on the one hand, we want to encourage, not my view, but the government's view, we want to encourage EVs and renewables with solar panels, et cetera. And on the other hand, we're making them more expensive. That's kind of internally inconsistent. It's illogical, in fact, okay? It's crazy.
The bottom line is that Washington wants as many EVs on the road as possible, as long as they're American EVs. But how soon America gets there, or whether it gets there at all, will depend very much on Americans themselves, and how much they're along for the ride.